Hey, welcome back to Daily Flash. There's no doubt that the holidays can drive our stress levels to actually brand new heights.
Oh, hitting the roof on
Right.
occasions, right? And finding new ways to manage it will help you get through the season. Joining us now is Rene Brent. She's here to talk about ways to deal with holiday stress in addition to our normal everyday stress.
Right. Very happy to have you here because if there's anybody watching in this room anywhere, we're all dealing with some type of level of stress, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I imagine identifying that stress is probably one of the first things. But also, we just went through an election year. Now we're into the holidays. There's all this compiled together.
Yes.
What's your thoughts on de-stressing and is it possible for us to do?
It is. I
Okay,
help
that's
people
good
do
news.
it all the time. It's really, so I'm a hypnotherapist. I deal with the subconscious mind, right? So when you understand what's going on for your subconscious mind on stress or around holidays, then you can get a hold of it. Now you can manage it. But when you're just automated and you're stressed and you're worried and you're angry, then you're not the boss of what's going on in your subconscious mind. So it's really important to understand that we're pushing old triggers, especially with family. Do you know research shows it takes 3 hours and 54 seconds to get tired of family?
What do you mean?
I'm done. I'm out of here. You're annoying me. Let's go. 3 hours and that's not hard.
Turn the curve on that. I'm sorry. I'm certain of it.
That's not even enough time to get the turkey done, right?
Yeah.
So when it's really important when you're going into a family holiday is to have a plan. Right, because you know Aunt Jane's going to be annoying and she's going to ask you the same question.
Yes.
You know, Uncle Joe might drink a little too much. The cousins are going to brats. You know, whatever's going on, you already know it. If you already know what's going to happen, expect the same. And then go in with a plan, which is I'm going to take a boundary. I'm going to walk away. I'm not going to engage. I'm not going to drink too much. I'm going to, yes.
I think when you said boundaries, that hit it mark because I'm starting to learn more and more about those boundaries. Not only does it help you, it helps the other person realize, okay, they're going to stop that possible habit that's bothering you. So you're actually helping them as well. Continue.
So let's talk about boundaries because there's angry boundaries never, ever, ever work. When you scream at someone and say, please, I got my boundaries, they're not going to listen. They're not going to hear you.
Sure.
So you have to come in with confident, calm boundaries around people and just say what you need to say without arguing it. And if they're not listening, then you politely leave and then come back into it if you want to. But you never ever set angry boundaries.
I imagine what it is that if they're going after you that way, they're expecting a response. If they don't get the response they want, they're not going to try it again. And so again, they're setting those boundaries up, right?
People aren't mind readers, right? And actually people respect it. I kind of say it's like a dog collar. You know what I mean? If you set it, they'll hit the collar once and they'll hit it twice and then they'll avoid it. If they know that. But don't set boundaries and not hold them. Because we train people how to treat us.
Yes, thank you.
That's a good point.
So if you, and I have people like, I set boundaries. I'm like, yeah, but they know how to step all over it, especially with kids or family. They know you. They've known you since you were here. They know how to manage you. So you have to be prepared. So when you push it down, then you teach them how to train you.
I want to ask you a little bit more about hypnotherapy, but first, with regard to boundaries, I think we all have that person in our hemisphere, our family, that you talk to, but for whatever reason, there is just no getting past.
Okay.
They fly off the handle 0 to 90. So regardless of coming in calm or coming in cool, you end up leaving hot because there's just no way of communicating with them.
It's really fun when you gamify it and you stay calm and they get angry. They look like the idiot, right?
Yeah, what is that?
And you just are observing. A great question to ask yourself when someone is acting that way, which is, how old are they right now? Not in their age, but most of the people are running a program from very, very young, 6 or 7 years old. So when you do that and you say, how old are they right now? Oh, Uncle Joe's about 7 years old right now. He's having a tantrum. He's not, I want what I want when I want it.
That's a great perspective.
And now you can hold compassionate boundaries, and that really helps.
That makes a lot of sense.
Let's talk about hypnotherapy. What exactly is it, and how can it help us reduce stress?
So I would say hypnotherapy is just a change in a brainwave. We slow down and we open up the part of your brain that can get to the root cause. When you get to the heart of it, really means get to the root cause, and that's what I help people do is understand. When we're going into the holidays, we're pushing old triggers that from go there because we're always projecting our future based on our past. So if you had a bad holiday and you're projecting that into this holiday, you're going to create the same. So it's really about getting to it and clearing it and releasing it and untethering from it so you can move forward feeling freer, happier, and healthier.
I think
honestly.
identifying it, is a good thing. So when we see people out there watching and they have like therapy or hypnotherapy or being hypnotized, I'm going to be running around like a duck or whatever. You're gonna, I mean, that's what we think of it. And that's not necessarily the case.
No, I say only if you want to. Only if you want to. I mean, I haven't had anybody do it yet, but I'm okay with it.
And I bring that up because some people say, I just can't be hypnotized.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the hypnotherapy, is that different?
I tell people I don't hypnotize. I dehypnotize people because we're hypnotized by the news. We're hypnotized by our problems. We're hypnotized by our addictions and our overing. And so when you wake up to it and you understand that you're not the boss of this behavior or this reaction, now in the subconscious mind, which holds all of that, 95% of what we manage, now I don't tell people how to think or feel. Everybody who's in a struggle or feels stuck knows that they want something different, but they just haven't figured out how to do it. And a great way to do that is in the subconscious mind and the hypnosis.
And we're talking about the watch and everything. Like, what does the process do? I mean, like, briefly, give us a succinct explanation of like what the process is.
It quiets the brain waves.
Okay.
Every night when you go to sleep and your arms are heavy and your eyes are closed, you move through a slower brainwave, which is hypnosis alpha or theta brainwave. When you wake up in the morning, quick tip, in the morning when you're waking up, and before you open your eyes, have a little chat with your subconscious mind, especially before a holiday celebration, and be the boss. Have a team meeting. This is what we need today. We need to be calm. We need to be calm. We need to only have 2 drinks and really have a plan for when you go
like
in.
that. The
I
team.
love everything you're saying because it makes sense. No,
Yes.
It really does.
Yeah.
Now, if you want some more holiday survival tips and tricks, you can actually scan the QR code that we have on the screen right now, or you can go to ReneBrentHypnosis.com, and you got some specials for you were mentioning?
Yeah, I have a sleep meditation, and I have everything I talked about, a holiday de-stressing, is on the QR code.
I feel distressed already.
Do you?
Just
Let's all
chatting.
breathe.
Well, no, I think you're right because there's solutions. Because a lot of times, like,
Yes.
I don't know what to do. But everything you said makes a lot of sense. And thank you so much. We'd love to have you back and talk
Rene,
more about
wonderful
this.
stuff.
course,
Rene,
of
Brent,
course.
everybody.
Yeah, very nice. Yes, we got more Flash coming up right around the corner. We're going to tell you what's trending for the holidays. Stick around. You're watching Daily Flash.